Hello, good morning. Is my voice audible? One of you should unmute and tell me. Okay, right. Hitherto you are working from home, but today onwards you have the online teaching from college itself, but here is a poor network. Due to network issue, the internet connection will be unstable here, and you have to cooperate with this. Okay. Yes. Let us work a few problems on the linear transformation. You know what is linear transformation? So a linear transformation, it is a mapping between two vector spaces. You have two vector spaces, one U and another one is V. Remember, they are the two vector spaces over the same field F. We say that a mapping is nothing but a function from the vector space U to another vector space V. It will be called a linear transformation if it satisfies the following two axioms. What are the two axioms is T of alpha plus beta is T of alpha plus T of beta, and T of C into alpha is C into T of alpha for every scalar C belonging to F and alpha beta, they are belonging to the domain U. You have two sets here, one is the domain and another one is codomain. If these two conditions are satisfied for any function between two vector spaces, then it will be called a linear transformation. If the two vector spaces are identical, then it will be called a linear map. Remember, if the vector space, two vector spaces are identical, then that transformation will be called, linear transformation will be called a linear map, provided it should satisfy those two conditions, that is T of alpha plus beta is T of alpha plus T of beta. Next, and T of C alpha is C into T of alpha. Okay, you have worked one problem, I think. Yes, so let us take another problem. Define T from R cube to R cube. As I said earlier, R cube is nothing but it is a vector space of 3 dimensions, and R cube, that is codomain, is also V3 of R. And how the function is defined? Function is defined to be T of xyz equals 2x plus y, comma y minus z, 2y plus 4z. Verify whether it is a linear transformation. Only thing is you have to check those two conditions. For that we require alpha plus beta and also C alpha. For that to take one vector alpha belonging to the domain R cube. What is alpha? Alpha is x1, comma y1, comma z1. Beta is x2, comma y2, comma z2. Now alpha plus beta is, if we add alpha and beta, that is alpha plus beta is x1 plus x2, addition of the corresponding components, remember. Second component is y1 plus y2, and third component is z1 plus z2. T of alpha plus beta, you have to operate a T on alpha plus beta. So that what you will get, how T is defined. Remember, go through the statement of the problem there. T of xyz is 2x plus y, comma y minus z, comma 2y plus z. So when you have x in the left hand side, you will get 2x plus y first component. Second component is y, therefore you will get y minus z. Third component is z, in the right side you will get 2y plus 4z, remember. T of xyz is 2x plus y, y minus z, 2y plus 4z. So T of alpha plus beta, how it is defined there, 2x plus y, therefore x, in place of x what we have? Alpha, in alpha plus beta, in place of x we have x1 plus x2. In place of y we have y1 plus y2. In place of z we have z1 plus z2. So further, T of alpha plus beta is 2 into x1 plus x2 plus y1 plus y2. Why? Because the function there, it is defined first component 2x plus y. So in place of x we have x1 plus x2. In place of y we have y1 plus y2. Therefore we will get 2 into x1 plus x2 plus y1 plus y2, comma. Second component y minus z, remember. In place of y, what we have? Y1 plus y2. In place of z, we have z1 plus z2. Therefore, yes, any problem? Okay. Y1 plus y2. Yes? It is not audible. Is it not audible? I can't hear it because your voice is not clear. Better you put this in the chat box. Because
Sir, problem screen
ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
Wait. Is it now visible? No. Wait. Then I will disconnect. Is it visible now?
ಸರ್, ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಇವಾಗ.
ಇವಾಗ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? Good. Right. So what's our alpha is x1 comma y1 comma z1, and what is t is a linear transformation from, again internet connection is unstable, please cooperate, t from r3 to r3 by t of x y z equals 2x plus y comma y minus z and 2y plus 4z. Verify whether t is a linear transformation. This is the problem, remember. And alpha is x1 comma y1 comma z1, and beta is x2 comma y2 comma z. We have taken two vectors belonging to the domain R3. So one vector is x1 y1 z1, another vector is x2 y2 z2, because R3 is three-dimensional. Therefore, we are supposed to take only the three-dimensional vector x1 y1 z1, x2 y2 z2. Next, alpha plus beta is x1 plus x2 comma y1 plus y2 comma z1 plus z2. That is the addition of the corresponding components. T of alpha plus beta is 2 times x1 plus x2 plus y1 plus y2. This is because you are adding here how T of xyz is defined, 2x plus y. If you have x, y, z here, you will get 2x plus y comma y minus z, 2y plus 4z. That is 2 times the first component plus second component y. So it is 2 times the first component. What is first component in alpha plus beta? It is x1 plus x2. So it is 2 into x1 plus x2. Next, plus y, that is the second component. What is second component in alpha plus beta? That is y1 plus y2, comma. Next term is y minus z. That is second component minus third component. What is second component in alpha plus beta? It is y1 plus y2. What is third component? Because y minus z is there. Third component is z1 plus z2, comma. Next, 2y, 2 times the second component. What is the second component in alpha plus beta? y1 plus y2. Therefore, 2 into y1 plus y2 plus 4 times the third component, 4 times z1 plus z2. You can split this, or else you can simplify this. How do you simplify this? 2x1 is there, plus y1 is there, 2x2 is there, plus y2 is there. That is the first component simplification. If you simplify the second component, you will get y1 minus z1 plus y2 minus z2. Third component is 2y1 plus 4z1 plus 2y2 plus 4z2. That is third component simplification. Next, you can write that as the sum of two vectors. How? 2x1 plus y1 comma y1 minus z1, 2y1 plus 4z1, 2x2 plus y2, y2 minus z2 plus 2y2 plus 4z2. ನಿಮಗೆ ಅನುಮಾನ ಇದೆ ಈಗ ಇವೆರಡು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅನುಮಾನ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಬಗೆಹರಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 2x plus y1 ಗೆ 2x2 plus y2 ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಹಾಗೆ y1 minus z1 ಗೆ y2 minus z2 ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ y1 minus z1 plus y2 minus z2 ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಮೋರ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್. ಇದನ್ನು ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ 2x1 plus y1 ಇದ್ರೆ ಕಾಮ y1 minus z1 ಇದ್ರೆ 2y1 plus 4z1 ಇದ್ರೆ you can write that as tx1 comma y1 comma z1. So therefore it is tx1 comma y1 comma z1. Similarly, what is the second one? That is t of x2 y2 comma z2. But what is t of x1 y1 z1? That is alpha, t of alpha plus t of beta. So I have proved that t of alpha plus beta is t of alpha plus t of beta. Next, c into alpha. What is c? C is a scalar belonging to the field of real numbers, remember, because we have R3. R3 implies the scalar belonging to the field of real numbers R. So c into alpha. What is alpha? x1, y1, z1. So it is x1 comma y1 comma z1. How do you multiply a scalar? How do you multiply a vector by a scalar? You have to multiply each of the components by the scalar. So you'll get Cx1, Cy1, Cz1. Now operate T. T of C of alpha is T of Cx1, because our alpha is C alpha is Cx1, Cy1, Cz1. T of Cx1, comma Cy1, comma Cz1. Further, what is T of XYZ? XYZ is the T of XYZ is the first 2 times first component plus y, second component minus third component plus 2 times second component plus 4 times third component ಅಂತ ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ? T of XYZ. XYZ ಬದಲಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ? Cx1, Cy1, Cz1 ಇದೆ. X ಇರಲಿ Cx1 ಇದೆ, Y ಇರಲಿ Cy1 ಇದೆ, Z ಇರಲಿ Cz1 ಇದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬರೆಯೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೆಯೋದು? C2 times Cx1 plus Cy1, comma Cy1 minus Cz1, comma 2Cy1 plus 4Cz1. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದನ್ನ ರೀಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಮೊದಲು ಇದನ್ನ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಇವೆರಡರಲ್ಲೂ ಸಿ ಇದೆ, ಕಾಮನ್ ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸಿ ಇಂಟು 2x1 plus y1. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಿ ಕಾಮನ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಆಚೆ ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ ಸಿ ಇಂಟು y1 minus z1. Similarly, third component, if you take c outside, you will get 2y1 plus 4z1. In all these components here, you have c. Therefore, that c you can take it outside. You will get 2x1 plus y1, y1 minus z1, 2y1 plus 4z1. Remember, 2x1 plus y1, y1 minus z1, 2y1 plus 4z1. That you can write that as tx1 comma y1 comma z1. So therefore you can write c into t of x1 comma y1 comma z1. But what is x1 comma y1 comma z1? Alpha. Therefore it is c into t of alpha. So what we have is t of c alpha is c into t of alpha. So what do you say about t? T is a linear transformation. Hence it is a linear map. Why it is linear map? Because it is the two vector spaces are identical. Domain is also R3. Codomain is also R3. If the two domain and the codomain are same, then such a linear transformation is called a linear map because it satisfies the two conditions. T of alpha plus beta is T of alpha plus T of beta, and T of C alpha is C into T of alpha. Next, let us take another problem. T from V1 of R, it is one-dimensional vector space over the field of real numbers. To V3 of R, three-dimensional vector space over the field of real numbers, defined by T of x equals x comma 2x square comma x cube. How T of x is defined? X comma 2x square x cube. Verify whether T is a linear transformation. Here it cannot be linear map. It can only be linear transformation provided those two conditions are satisfied, because domain and the codomain are different here. So if alpha is x, beta is y, because one dimensional this is, you cannot take two vectors or three components here. You can take only one component. So alpha is x, beta is y. T of alpha plus beta is nothing but T of x plus y. So T of alpha plus beta is T of x plus y. How it is defined? In place of x, if we have x plus y, T of x ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ? x 2x square x cube. x ಬದಲಿಗೆ x plus y ಇದ್ರೆ you can write that as x plus y, comma 2 into x plus y whole square, comma x cube ಅಂದ್ರೆ x plus y whole cube, because in place of alpha plus beta is x plus y. Therefore, what we have is x plus y, comma 2 into x plus y whole square, comma x plus y whole cube. This is by definition of T of x. T of x ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ T of alpha plus beta could be written. Further, this is ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಇದು T of alpha plus T of beta ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. T of alpha plus beta ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ? T of alpha plus T of beta ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಅದು ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಬರುತ್ತಾ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಬಂದ್ರೆ first condition is satisfied. So T of x plus T of y, because alpha is x, beta is y. What is T of x? X 2x square x cube. What is T of y? Y 2y square y cube. Next, if you add those two, what you will get? X plus y, comma 2 into x square plus y square, comma third component addition is x cube plus y cube. ಇದು ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. T of alpha plus beta ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿತ್ತು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಇದೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 into x plus y whole square ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 into x square plus y square. ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದಟ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Therefore T of alpha plus beta is not equal to T of alpha plus T beta. Second condition verify ಮಾಡುವ ಪ್ರಮೇಯವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ? Because first condition satisfy ಆಗದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ how can it be a linear transformation? So therefore this cannot be a linear transformation. So T ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ linear transformation ಆಗಿದ್ದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ here that is not a linear transformation. ಅಂದ್ರೆ there are some transformations which are not linear. Next, we shall take another problem. Define a mapping T from V3 of F to V2 of F divided by V3 is 3-dimensional, V2 is 2-dimensional. T of A1, A2, A3. ಯಾಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 vectors, 3 components ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3-dimensional ಆಗಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಡೊಮೈನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕೋಡೊಮೈನ್ 2-dimensional ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದರ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಏನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ A2, A3, that is 2-dimensional vector ಬಂದಿದೆ. Verify whether T is a linear transformation. So let alpha be equal to A1, A2, A3. Beta be equal to B1, B2, B3. Alpha plus beta is addition of the corresponding components. It is A1 plus B1, A2 plus B2, A3 plus B3. Now operate T of alpha plus beta. T of alpha plus beta is nothing but T of A1 plus B1, because alpha plus beta is A1 plus B1, A2 plus B2, A3 plus B3. Further, this is how the function is defined. ಇಲ್ಲಿ A1, ಇಲ್ಲಿ A2, A3 ಇದ್ರೆ T of A1, A2, A3 ಹೀಗಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ? A2 ಮತ್ತೆ A3 ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, A1 ಗೆ ಏನು ಸಂಬಂಧವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? A2 ಮತ್ತೆ A3 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೊ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ಫಾ T of alpha plus ಬೀಟಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು? A2 plus B2. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು? A3 plus B3. ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರಿಬಹುದು? A2, A3 plus B2, B3 ಬರಿಬಹುದು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇವೆರಡನ್ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ, A2 plus B2, A3 plus B3 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. So again, internet connection is unstable. Internet connection is again unstable. Okay, we shall check. Next, T of A2, A3 is what? T of A2, A3 andre, that is nothing but T of A1, A2, A3. And B2, B3 andre, B2, B3 andre, it is nothing but T of B1, B2, B3. So this is T of alpha plus T of beta. Now we shall take C into alpha. C into alpha is a C into A1, A2, A3, because alpha is A1, A2, A3. Further, this is scalar multiplication, CA1, CA2, CA3. T of C alpha is T of CA1, CA2, CA3. Next, how it is defined? T of A1, A2, A3 idre A2, A3 matra barutte. So T of CA1, CA2, CA3 idre CA2, CA3 barutte. Yes, any problem? Do you have any problem? Hindu VL? Do you have any problem? Is my voice audible?
No, sir.
Is my voice audible?
Ah, sir.
Okay, right.
Ah, sir.
Right, thank you. So this is C of A2, A3. A2, A3 idre bariyadu hege? T of A1, A2, A3. So therefore it is C into T of A1, A2, A3. So it is C of T alpha. So two conditions are satisfied here. Therefore T is a linear transformation. T of C alpha is C into T of alpha, and T of alpha plus beta is T of alpha plus T of beta. Hence T is a linear transformation. Let us work on more problem. Define the mapping T from V2 of R to V2 of R. So domain is 2-dimensional, codomain is also 2-dimensional. By T of xy equals x cos theta minus y sin theta, and x sin theta plus y cos theta. Verify whether T is a linear transformation. What is our alpha here? X1, Y1. Beta is another vector. Take that as x2, y2. Alpha plus beta andre x1 plus x2, y1 plus y2. So T of alpha plus beta is T of x1 plus x2, comma y1 plus y2. How it is defined? ಇಲ್ಲಿ x ಇದ್ರೆ x, y ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಏನು? x cos theta minus y sin theta, comma x sin theta plus y cos theta. ಹಾಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ? T of x1 plus x2 ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು? So x1 plus x2 cos theta minus y1 plus y2 sin theta, comma x1 plus x2 sin theta plus y1 plus y2 cos theta. ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತಿದ್ದು? x1 plus x2 cos theta minus y1 plus y2 sin theta ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. x ಇರಲಿ x1 plus x2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ x1 plus x2 sin theta plus y1 plus y2 cos theta ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಫರ್ದರ್ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೆದಿದೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ? x1 cos theta minus y1 sin theta, x1 sin theta plus y1 cos theta, x2 cos theta minus y2 sin theta, and x2 sin theta plus y2 cos theta. ಅನುಮಾನ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್? T of x1 y1. What is this one? T of x2 y2. Second one is T of x2 comma y2. But what is x1 comma y1? That is alpha. So T of alpha plus T of beta. Similarly, T of C alpha is T of alpha is what? x1 comma y1. C alpha andre cx1 comma cy1. ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. x cos theta minus y sin theta ಇದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ x ಬದಲು cx1 ಇದೆ, y ಬದಲು cy1 ಇದೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ you will get cx1 cos theta minus cy1 sin theta and cx1 sin theta plus cy1 cos theta. C common ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ will get x1 cos theta minus y1 sin theta, and here also you will get c into x1 sin theta plus y1 cos theta. Further, you can write that as c, because c is common in both the components here. You can take c common here. You will get x1 cos theta minus y1 sin theta, x1 sin theta plus y1 cos theta. Further, this is c into T of alpha, because what is our alpha? Alpha is x1 comma y1. T of x1 comma y1 andre it is x1 cos theta minus y1 sin theta and x1 sin theta plus y1 cos theta. So I'll get c into T of alpha. So what do you say about T? Where the two conditions are satisfied? T of alpha plus beta is T of alpha plus T of beta, and T of C alpha is c into T of alpha. For a linear transformation, both the conditions are satisfied. Hence, T is a linear map anta helabodu. Yakandre because the two domain is codomain and the domain are same. Therefore, T is a linear transformation. Hence, it is a linear map on V2 of R. Next, we shall take another problem. Let capital M of R, let capital M of R be the vector space of all 2 by 2 matrices over the field of real numbers R, and B be a fixed non-zero element of M of R. Show that the mapping T from M of R to M of R defined by T of A equals A capital A into capital B plus capital B into capital A for every A belonging to M of R is a linear transformation. The meaning of this problem is, you have a vector space. What is that vector space? It is a matrix vector space. What type of matrices are there in that vector space? You have 2 by 2 matrices. And what is the field here? Field of real numbers. What is given there? B is a fixed matrix. You cannot change B. You can change only A, because the function is defined to be T from M of R to M of R defined by T of A equals AB plus BA. B is fixed, remember. Only A can be changed. So for every A belonging to the vector space M of R, show that it is a linear transformation. So you can only change A, remember, not B. Take two elements. Let A comma C, they are the two matrices. What type of matrices? 2 by 2 matrices over the vector space. That is, they are the elements range over the matrix space, that is M of R, the arbitrary elements. There are some elements. Next, what is T of A? T of A is AB plus BA. Similarly, what is T of C? If you replace A by C, you will get CB plus BC, because B is fixed, remember. T of A is AB plus BA. T of C is what? T of C is CB plus BC. CB plus BC. Next, T of A plus C. In place of A, if you have A plus C, A ಇರಲಿ A plus B ಬರೆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ given problem ಅಲ್ಲಿ A ಇರಲಿ A plus C ಬರಿಬೇಕು. B ಇಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ A ಇರಲಿ A plus C, B ಮಾತ್ರ ಹಾಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. So T of A plus, again internet connection is unstable. Internet connection is unstable here. Okay. T of A plus C can be written as A plus C into B plus B into A plus C. So T of A plus C can be written as A plus C into B plus B into A plus C. Remember, you can only change A, you cannot change B because B is fixed. Further in matrix, how do you write this? It is a distributive matrix. Multiplication is distributive. AB plus CB plus BA plus BC. You cannot write CB as BC ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. CB ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ BC ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಾಮಿಟೇಟಿವ್. ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಾಮಿಟೇಟಿವ್. ಹೇಗೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? AB plus CB BA plus BC. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಈಗ AB plus BA ನ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. CB plus BC ನ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. AB plus BA ಇರಲಿ ಏನು ಬರಿಬಹುದು? AB plus BA ಇರಲಿ T of A ಬರಿಬಹುದು. ಸೊ T of A. CB plus BC ಇದ್ರೆ CB plus BC ಇದ್ರೆ you can write T of C. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ T of A plus C is T of A plus T of C. So first condition for the linear transformation is being satisfied here. Next, for the second one, that K belongs to R. ಇಲ್ಲಿ C ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ? ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಒಂದು C ಇದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ C ಇದೆ. ಸ್ಕೇಲಾರ್ ಆದ್ರಿಂದ I have taken this K. So let K belongs to R. T of K into A. T of A ಇದ್ರೆ AB plus BA ಬರೀತೀರಿ. A ಬದಲಿಗೆ KA ಇದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀತೀರಾ? In place of A, you have to replace K into A. You will get K into A into B plus B into KA, because in place of A, we have K into A. Next, K is common, you can take it outside. K into AB plus BA. What is AB? AB plus BA. AB plus BA is what? T of A. So it is K into T of A. Hence, T is a linear transformation. So here T is a linear transformation. Next. We have properties of linear transformation. Okay, we shall take up this properties in the next class. Because internet connection, again, it is unstable here. So we shall take up that in the next class, the properties of linear transformation. Thank you.